The postseason atmosphere is electric as we welcome you to Game 1 of the League Championship Series on MLB Network. It's Game 1 of the American League Championship Series between the New York Yankees and the Houston Astros. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, will start.
Here's a little comparison of these two teams are probably going to come out on top.
The pitch coming up next. Drawing closer to the start of Game 1, let's join public address announcer Alex Miniak. Stepping up to the plate, DJ LeMahieu. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The first baseman, DJ
and the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land untouched.
First pitch, 7:05.
The windup and the 0-1. Line drive to center field. But this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out.
That accepted. The left fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
First offering on its way. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Springer has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are two gone now.
That is third.
Here's Brett Gardner now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Hit in the air to center field. Springer giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So a fairly painless top of the first. Now the Astros will get their first opportunity. No score. Here's George Springer. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off the Astros.
First pitch on its way. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Not a bad pitch there with two strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
He's supposed to be rung up there.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with two strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's 4 for 13. Hit back up the middle. Backhanded. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
And that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle, and you know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Here's Michael Brantley as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Altuve, a runner at first with one gun in the inning. Fastball straight.
Ooh, okay, we getting them corners.
Trigger, and there are 2 away. And with 2 away, let's check out our playoff bracket as we give you a look at how these two teams advanced out.
Wanted the Dodgers to get there, man. I needed a rematch after losing in 7 games.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and it's fouled away. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this type of arsenal, man, you got to step out of the box, clear your head, and just fight.
Stays alive, still 0-2. And he comes back with a fastball. Great ball. The inning is over. Astros lead 1, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Now to play Torres. He'll lead things off against Garrett Cole. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Liner toward right center. That
Okay.
goes down, and he's got
Get it started.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as the first pitch to him is swung
Nasty
on and
slider.
missed for strike 1. A runner at first with no outs here. A swing and a ground ball to Altuve for 1. Back to first, and they'll take care of Stanton as well. It's a double play.
Batting 6, the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
So digging in now, Gary Sanchez. They'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch of the at-bat.
Okay.
That's a base hit. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Well, now you see how difficult it is to be a catcher. This ball is really smoked, gets all the way to the wall, D-Row, but he just doesn't have the foot speed to turn this into an extra base hit. His calling part is definitely not his ability.
Yeah, it's like hitting the Green Monster in Boston.
Offense and massaging a pitching staff.
Here's Didi Gregorius.
In here to left, going back.
Bradley retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. 1 left for the Yankees. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Digging in, Yuli Gurriel set to lead off the home half of the second. Ripped down the first baseline. Gets fouled. 0-1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Hey, guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
And set up working plate is Matthew Ross as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, this is a pitcher's best friend. Matthew Ross, very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in, when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Yuli Gurriel becomes the first out here in the bottom of the second.
Well, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
Into the box now, number 44. As with one
Good
away,
pitch.
can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. Bottom of the second here with no score. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And this
Good
is swung
pitch.
on and missed. His fifth strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Well, he's really rolling on the mound right now. All you have to do is look at the last 4 hitters for evidence. All 4 of them have gone down on strikes, as you're seeing here. That's not easy to do, so you know he's got to be pretty dialed in out there.
Swing and a miss, 0-1. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's gone 3 for 11. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Count is 1-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. To third. Urshela takes it in.
There you go, Urshela.
They call it the hot corner for a reason, and this is a beauty to take us to break. To complete scoreless here on MLB Network. So stepping in, Edwin Encarnacion. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit on the ground short. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Stepping into the box, Gio Urshela. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Springer has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. And with 2 away, let's check out our playoff bracket as we give you a look at how these 2 teams advanced out of the divisional round to meet here for the league championship. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that will bring in DJ LeMahieu. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Springer is there, and how about that? A 3-pitch.
Damn.
In now, Robinson Chirinos. They look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike 1. 1-1 to Chirinos.
What is... Come on, man. Don't squeeze me.
Misses for the second ball.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Robinson Chirinos is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the third.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat, and then he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work. But I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
Tight break with
It wasn't ball 4. It was strike 3. It was going to be a strike. It was right there in the zone.
Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
The MO of this pitcher in the early going is certainly establishing the inside part of the plate. He has been dominant. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat. If a guy can effectively,
Good pitch.
consistently pitch
Mowing him
inside the
down.
zone.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Josh Reddick becomes the second out in the bottom of the third.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far.
He's like, I don't know, man. Just go up there and swing, man.
Now to the plate, George Springer. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there on the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Outside, 2-1.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power. You don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on.
All even now, 2-2. Bounce towards the second baseman. Torres picks it up. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Now in the box, Aaron Judge. Really trying to get it going here to begin the fourth. Here comes the first pitch.
Oh, he crushed it to deep left. There it goes.
And this one is gone. A home run.
He hung the slider.
Home run there for Aaron Judge. His first
And the slider jumps right off the bat.
As the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
In now, Brett Gardner. Seared down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Next for New York, Torres. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, and
here's a deep drive to deep left center field.
But that'll ricochet off the facade out there in left center. The relay not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Yeah, some guys have the ability to rise the occasion, while some guys shrink away when it matters the most. Well, this guy is a gamer. He's been on fire since the postseason started, and after that hit, it looks like he doesn't plan on stopping anytime soon.
Into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. He grounds it sharply to third, and that's the second out. Ready for another chance? Gary Sanchez, runner in scoring position with some gun. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Skied into straightaway right. Reddick has a read on it, and that's the third out. Yankees are off and running early thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the fourth coming up. Now 1-0 Yanks. Leading off the inning, Jose Altuve. They'll look to get something going here and even this game up. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Swing and a miss for strike one.
Using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
And he fouls this one off. Again, a 1-2. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Severino will do this himself, and that's the first out. Digging in to try it again. Michael Brantley comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. 2 balls and a strike. And a strike to Houston's left fielder.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows his team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them be.
And that's into the corner. Foul ball and right. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Count remains full.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Loses him on ball 4. This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And that'll bring up the LSU product, Alex Bregman. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Alex Bregman goes down for route number 2 in the bottom half. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Now the Cuban import, Yuli Gurriel. Some behind the plate. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he popped him up. Urshela onto the grass. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Digging in for his second at-bat, Didi Gregorius. He'll start off the 5th in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard on the ground to the right. Altuve fields it cleanly. And the 5th inning will start with the ground out 1 away. So 1 away here with his base is empty. And that'll bring up the power bat of Edwin Encarnacion. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hard hit towards center. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Now at the plate, Gio Urshela. He flew out in his last at-bat.
There he goes.
He got this one. It's up and out of here into the archway. So a solo shot down the line in left. His first homer here in the series. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing one more out and get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the outfield or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let it rip. A solo shot is the result.
Here's the second baseman, A.J. inning. Yankees do get one on the solo homer. Middle of the night at Minute Maid Park. It's now 2-0 New York. And we're back in Houston. Welcome back to Minute Maid Park as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Astros manager A.J. Hinch between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. It's been a struggle for them to get anything going. And he said they just seem way too anxious right now. The numbers back that up, too. They've swung at the first pitch more than 70% of the time in this game. So their focus going forward is to be a little bit more relaxed and willing to let the at-bats come with them. Matt?
All right, thanks, Heidi. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. This is on the ground. He has some trouble with it. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the catcher, Robinson Chirinos. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, this offense needs to check themselves right now. They have to find a way to get somebody on.
I pressed it too quick. I almost missed the location, man. I got away with that
They're
one.
1 strike away from being shut out for 5.
And he will
Good
strike
pitch.
him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They're still down. It's 2-0.
With
Here's big Aaron Judge. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Springer patrolling center makes the play. 1 out. So 1 gone in the inning now, and that'll bring in Brett Gardner. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul. So a missed opportunity there. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This one to right field and deep.
that one's gone.
As they add still another.
Came with the slider.
Shot here to straightaway right field. His first homer so far in the series as the Yankees
Brett
move
Gardner.
on to a 3-0 lead. That one definitely seems worth taking a look at with Show Track. It wasn't a particularly deep home run, but as you can see, he connected pretty well. 110 miles an hour off the bat, and it got out of here in a hurry. And that'll bring up Liver Torres. High fly ball out.
A high fly ball.
And this is hauled in just shy of the track out there for out number 2. Standing in, Giancarlo Stanton. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a line. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And the next at bat, the Dominican-born catcher, Gary Sanchez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line towards center field. Springer is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Yanks able to add on one more via the solo home run. Through 5.5, it's now 3-0 New York. Stepping in is Josh Reddick to start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent today.
No doubt about that. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Now the 1-1 pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2. Freezes him.
Locked him up. Backdoored him.
Didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take. And he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Hard liner, but picked up on him. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Sliding into the box, Jose Altuve, who was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Astros go down 1-2-3. They trail in this one 3-0. Chris Davinsky is on the pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Now batting, Didi Gregorius. He'll start the 7th in what's been a fast-moving pitcher's duel to date. Didi swings
And that was driven.
This is carrying well. A leap, but this is out of reach and off the wall. And he's going to make it there barely as he's into second base with a double.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in the game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
Edwin Encarnacion now. Grounded down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike.
Has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Roll. Lead off double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third. Yeah, sometimes you wake up and you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage.
Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Set and the 0-1. Line hard toward right center. A dive and he can't hang on. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. That makes it a 4-0 ball game. Absolutely scorched that base hit. Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up. Stepping in now, DJ LeMahieu. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. He cannot be surprised if they send the runner. And that one just not deep enough, so the Wiseman hold him at third. 1 out in the inning now. Ready for another shot now, Aaron Judge. He's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. He's set, here it comes. Now a drive by Judge. Deep left field. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A 3-run shot down the line.
Just like that.
Left. His second home run of the game as this lead swells to 7-0. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their 4th big fly of the game.
Fatty D, 0. I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. This is 4th triple of the game so far. Yeah, you're watching this pitcher. He's just not executing on both sides. They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focus.
Whoa, that was down the deep right center field. That ball is high. It is gone.
It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His 2nd of the game as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Ha!
Standing in now, Torres. As he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh,
Now that one just jumped off the bat.
Brantley going back. Out of here. And how about that? Back-to-back home runs. So a solo shot in center field. His first homer here in the series.
Crowd gonna start leaving.
Up to 9 now.
This is amazing right here. 3 home runs in a row.
It was a slider.
I've actually been a part of a similar situation, sandwiched in between Rafael Furcal and Gary Sheffield back in the early 2000s. What a moment. All the boys are going nuts. For 3 guys to do it, it's pretty special.
Joe Smith enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Into the box now, Giancarlo Stanton. And right into the shift. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now
And that was driven in the deep.
And that is
Oh, it just missed it.
off the top of the wall.
He just missed it. It would have been back to back to back to back.
Taking care of off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding him to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back. He was busting it out of the box. It's just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
In now, Gary Sanchez. A swing by Sanchez.
And that one is killed
And this ball is
by.
no chance to make a play on that one.
Stanton didn't do, Sanchez did.
A 2-run home run off the bat of Gary Sanchez. His first homer so far in the series as this lead got even wider.
Well, balls are flying out of here faster than they can throw them across the plate, it seems. That's 4 home runs in this inning alone. It's times like this when pitchers wonder if maybe they've chosen the wrong profession. The pitching coaches start wondering, too.
Stepping in now, Didi Gregorius. There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Stepping into the box, Edwin Encarnacion. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. This is hit high.
That ball is drilled to deep left field. See ya. Oh, it didn't go. I thought it. Oh, wow. Oh, man.
Between first and second.
Oh, that ball. Wow. Oh, man, that ball just hung up there and it didn't hit up the top of the wall. Oh, that's crazy.
Here comes the first pitch. Scorched to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the third out. Big inning for him, though, as they bat around and score 8 times to open up this lead even further. On down to the bottom of inning number 7. The Yankees lead it 11-0.
Huh? You heard the phone ring?
He leads off this half inning with hopefully a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Hello? Oh, yeah, because I didn't recognize the number. I'm like, huh? The nigga popped over and somebody had called, so I'm like, what? Okay. Okay. So I'm like, you probably do, because I was about to go downstairs in a few minutes and put some more water in. You think I should go and ask the woman? I mean, the house is not cold. It's warm. The temperature is at like 71. Okay. All right, well, I see you soon. You said Will is on his way now.
First offering on its way. Popped him up. Torres has a play. And that's the first out of the inning. Riding in once again, Alex Bregman is hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors in the ball game for the Astros to this point. The 1-2. Swung on and missed it. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Into the box, Yuli Gurriel. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Count remains at 0-2. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty break.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 1 1-2-3 go the Astros. They trail in this one 11-0. Start of the 8th on its way, but first Heidi Watney standing by with this report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. They've obviously got a double-digit total in the hits column, but perhaps just as impressive is that they've not struck out a single time today. That's about as rare as it gets in today's sport, so they have a lot to feel good about right now.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Springer on the run. He gets it to make the throw for the first out of the inning. Aaron Judge, 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he can possibly strike again. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Over third, and there were 2 gone. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Brett Gardner, in terms of previous meetings with Joe Smith, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, it eats him up a bit.
Second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
From the stretch. Line hard to the left side. But foul.
That's what makes pitching so difficult. You get the first 2 guys out of the inning, then you give up that 2-out base hit. Now you have the middle part of the order coming up, and this is where you have to.
Hangs on him a bit that time.
That one going in deep center field.
See you later. Home run. 2-run shot to straightaway center. His second home run of the game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Bing!
Colin McHugh comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Standing in now, Giancarlo Stanton. He tries to go
oh, nasty slider.
Not there. It's strike 1. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout the line, it screams to the modern day of baseball. The 3-2.
And we'll have to leave it there. The play is made here. Chad Green is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. First pitch on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Hey, if this guy's able to execute that two-seamer down and away consistently, he's going to get a lot of swing and misses. He's going to get a lot of weak contact. He might even get a few knots on some people's shins.
Not empty seats now.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. And he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance.
Hey, Matty B, you know when you've got really good stuff, look down at that strikeout total. Double-digit strikeouts in this one. He had swing and miss stuff right from the beginning.
Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. The 1-1 home. Fastball
Good pitch.
For a strike.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Stanton has a read on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in, Centurino is good. Likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. And he lays off pitch in there for the first strike.
Cameraman had to duck out the way.
Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the third time. Astros go down 1-2-3. Still looking up at a 13-0 score. Stepping up now, Gary Sanchez. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to
Sarcastic cheers.
Ready now, Didi Gregorius. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit hard to the right side. Altuve has it. Throw on the Digging in and looking for more. Edwin Encarnacion. He's 2-for-4 in the ballgame. Popped him up. Bregman is over near the railing as he makes the catch to retire the side. Yankees retired on just 4 pitches, but they hold a commanding 13-0 lead. Striding in for Houston, Josh Reddick starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
It's taken for a ball, and it's 1-1 now to the Astros right fielder. Reddick behind the ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
Count even at 2-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball
into the box now. George Springer. Hard liner toward short. Into left field for a 1-out hit.
I know the score's out of hand right here, but I've never met a big league ball player that's going to give away an at-bat in any game ever. Nice piece of hitting right there, staying within yourself and grabbing you a knob.
Stepping in now, Jose Altuve. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Gardner is there, and there
I thought they was going to collide. They were supposed to run smack into each other.
First with a pair of outs in the inning. Taken called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Last strike now for Houston. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
You want to know when this game was decided? That's easy. Look no further than the 7th inning. That big rally and the crooked number on the scoreboard proved to be all the difference.
more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
Nothing, the convincing final score. New York jump out to a 1-0 series lead. Luis Severino is the winning pitcher of record. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plezak and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
It's like a 1-0 lead.